Hello and welcome back to Bluebird Lane Creations. My name is Tiffany and it's time to get creative. This is going to be part 3 of our Making a Junk Journal. We won't be doing anything in the book today. Today's going to be about making some collages that we can cut apart to make journaling cards and tags. We're working on the items to decorate the inside of this book next. If you were here on the first episode, the first part of the series, we took various papers and we created the 3 signatures that I have used to make this book. The part 2 covers making the cover, putting this all together, gluing this together, creating the binding and sewing the signatures to that binding, and then gluing that into our book. So we're going to work with some of these, some of the things that we cut off of these pages. We're going to use some of that and some additional pages that I have pulled out of my scraps and such that I think will match with this, or, I'm not looking to match, but just kind of go with the general colors of kind of this cream and blue. I mean, there's even some white in here with the deli paper and such, but we'll just see what we come up with today. I'll probably just create one of the collage sheets on camera, and then I might do one more off camera, and I plan to, like I said, make some journaling cards and tags, and maybe even a belly band or 2, and then I may do some stitching around that off camera. I don't have my sewing machine set up where I can bring it here in the camera view. So we'll see what that looks like. So I found at an estate sale a box of these cream colored, this is probably maybe between 60 and 85 pound paper. And I picked the whole box up for $2. So there's going to be a lot of these to start on. And this one looks like it's got a little scuff, but we're going to glue stuff over top of that. I'm going to use this today as my base for my project. And let's see, I also picked up, let's see if I thought I had it right there, this really pretty piece of paper. I did end up spending, I think, $1.50 on this, which is kind of pricey for one, but it's like a handmade paper with some grain in it, and I thought it will tear really well. We're going to use little pieces of this throughout the collage to bring that rich blue color, and then I have some other pieces with blue on it that we may introduce here. And then the one piece of paper that is not a scrap is this 12 by 12 that I had in my stash. This has these textured tone-on-tone polka dots. I mean, it's just embossed with that texture, and I thought that would bring a fun element to these journal cards and tags and such. So I am going to be tearing that, even though it's not a scrap. So you can follow along with anything you have. We're going to use some of these pieces of the bags that we have cut off. I'll just end up tearing these apart, and we'll use some of this in the collage. I've got some scraps of music paper here, and then just bits and pieces of the ledger and other things that we took off while we were making the book. So all you really need to start this part of the process is a good glue stick. I also use a book block to do some of my gluing on, so I'm going to have my trusty old book block with all my holes in it. Anyway, we're going to use the top of this for glue pages, and I'm just going to get started. I think what I'm going to do first is take this blue page and see how this is going to tear. Oh yeah, see, it's going to actually give these little layers. See how thin that is right there? So that'll be perfect. So we might even start this off in one of the corners and see how that does. So I'll just get some glue on here. I hope everyone's doing well and getting ready for Christmas. My household is ready because we decided this year to forego Christmas. We are headed to Las Vegas for Christmas this year. My husband is a big football fan, and he is a Raiders fan, Las Vegas Raiders, and so we are going to Las Vegas to see the Raiders play at their new stadium. We didn't get to go last year because COVID came along and made that difficult for everybody. So anyway, we're foregoing Christmas. Our anniversary is on January 1st, and so we're kind of foregoing both of those and instead going to Vegas. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. It's just a short trip on this one. We are going, we're going to head there on Christmas Eve, and then we will be coming back on Monday. So like I said, it's just a short trip. We'll get to do dinner at the Excalibur. We're going to go watch the Tournament of Kings, which I've never done in the multiple times we've been to Las Vegas. So I'm excited to get to do that as well. So I am just going to start tearing into what I have, and so some of these don't seem like they're exactly square, and that's okay because I can trim these when we get to the point of actually creating our tags and such. I wanted to share with you this thing that I found the other day. Scrapbook.com was having a little sale, and I don't buy too much anymore from there, just because I'm trying not to shop as much, but they had 2 free gifts, and this was only $1.99. And I see everybody using credit cards and stuff, and I just didn't have one. I was using my Cricut scraper the other day, but I just thought I wanted to give it a go and see how it did. So we're gonna be using this giant scraper, and we're just gonna start laying some things down here. I do kind of want those tattered edges. Oh, which side's better? I love when you have 2 choices. I just want to get glue all over to the edges of everything, and we're going to start laying it down. Let's see, where did that, I wanted to get a piece of love this paper bag. I intentionally went back to this craft store in my area. It's the Runaway Arts and Crafts store. If you're ever in Salem, Oregon, it's a cool place to stop by. It's a little mom and pop type store, but they have such a huge selection, and they are so helpful and friendly. And I went back in there shopping just in hopes that I would get another. That's where I bought this blue paper, actually, and I was in hopes that I would get another one of these bags, but I didn't get one, which is fine. But I love this bag so much, and I always kind of treasure those odd bits of paper when I do come across them. So, and let's see, I'm trying to kind of use my straight edges as much as possible, and then we'll get to tearing more when we get a little further. This paper is definitely a little brittle, but you can always tell the true kind of vintage paper with how brittle it is when you go to tear it. Because those kind of papers definitely you want to try to put down on something else. Let's see, I do want this probably down here. Yeah, that's good. I also have some stencils and stamps, so if we have too much of a plain area, we can dress that up a bit. Let's see. This was a scrap from the cover that we used, or I'm sorry, the inside cover of the book, and it's actually got some print on the other side as well. Oops, tearing this the wrong way. All right, I want to go this way. So if you see, you'll notice when you tear paper that has a white core, tearing one direction will have the white core upwards, tearing the other direction, the white core is on the reverse side. So you kind of get used to that as you go, and you'll figure out which way to tear your collage pieces so that you don't have. And you could, I mean, like you could even ink these edges, which maybe I should start doing a few that way. Let's see if we can use this to really get it down. Okay, what do we have next? Leave that guy there, so otherwise I'm going to lose him. I'll bring these ones over that we've already used. Let's see. This is just some faux book page. This is probably a piece of scrapbook paper that we were using for something. This did not come out of a genuine book, but has the same look to it. So if you don't have items, you can find them. Trust me, they're everywhere. I have made it my mission the last few weeks to basically go to one estate sale every weekend. And you might think, oh, it's wintertime, why would there be estate sales? Well, estate sales are the ones where you go inside someone's home. Sometimes the family is selling things after someone has passed away, but they're inside the home, so you're not getting rained on. And usually, especially if you wait for day 2, they make really good deals. And I always find tons of paper items. I don't know how I manage to bring home as much as I do each weekend and still find places to put it, but I do. And so I try to go to estate sales to grab some items, and let's see, that's not bad. And then I use those papers for various things. A lot of I find rolls of paper, and I have a 5-gallon bucket in the corner here that I keep my rolls of paper. And like I just picked up one today, actually I got it for free from a group that I'm in, and it was just a roll of white kind of drawing paper from IKEA, and it's like for those kids drawing boards or whatever. And I got it for free, and it's got so much paper left on it. And for me, I'll end up cutting that down and making little like journaling notepads or something. I'll put a little brick in there. It's kind of white, but not stark white, and it will, I think, pick up on some of the white in the book and translate that with the cream. Might add some more. So this is just like this is a Tim Holtz piece. These were just little kind of journaling cards, and they came just like this in a stack, and there was some small ones as well. So I haven't used them yet, and I've had them for a very long time. So I decided to try to put some into this. I know it's not quite a scrap, but some of you may already know, but my primary craft used to be card making, and I still have all of my stuff for card making, but I didn't keep a lot of scraps because it's not something that I would use very often. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm finding now I wish I had kept a lot of that scrap because I'd be using it now. Well, maybe not. A lot of it was like pinks and blues and things that maybe aren't, you know, I mean, you can make a junk journal. It's anything. I mean, we're using some dark blues that I wouldn't have thought about. So anyway, I think that you can use anything, and I just wish I'd kept a little bit more. See if we can find. I'm just trying to find maybe a longer kind of piece. Let's see what I want to do. I feel like I need some blue over here. Let's add in another section of blue maybe. Kind of want a longer piece. That might be too long. We'll tear this down a little bit. I can use this up here somewhere. The page is getting kind of sticky. I gotta find different placement for my glue stick here so it doesn't stick to the page we're using. This one's a little fibrous, so I gotta work harder to get it in to all of the grooves so it sticks down well. We don't want, when we go to cut this up after it dries, I don't want, you know, the edges of things popping up. So let's see if we can cover this area right here. Isn't that cool with all the little fibers coming out? Like, it'll look kind of cool if we can get some of those out on these edges here. Love it. And before I lose it, we'll just stick this guy. Take this one and stick it up top somewhere. Bear with me having my arms all in the shot here. Okay, let's get some more of these darker pieces in here. Here's some more of that bag. Let's see if we can get like a section of like this. I could use a tearing ruler for this, and that's certainly an option if I don't want to mess it up. But this seems to be, so far things are tearing fairly well. I'm going to stop right here. Use that piece for a different section. And it's okay if it goes off the edges because we can trim that when we go to cut the pieces up. So I'm going to tear this page off of my book and set it aside to dry somewhere. And I don't know if I'll use that for something or not, but it's need a fresh sheet here to glue on. Let me know in the comments if you know, if you'd like to see more of, you know, things like the sewing or storage. Let me know things that you're interested in seeing, and I'd certainly you know, put those on my list of things to work on as I go. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm going to film, you know, content ahead of time but right now I'm not. Right, so I'm filming today, which is Wednesday, and I'm hoping to have this up tonight. So we'll see how that goes. But I'd like to hear what you guys are interested in seeing from me through this process. Is there something that's confusing, or that you want more of, or you need me to be more descriptive in? You know, just let me know. I wanted another piece of this texture on there. And I want to let you guys know, as of today, and this is going to be my 4th video. I had one video out before I started the junk journal multiple part videos. And as of today, before I filmed, I was at 87 subscribers in 3 videos. I'm like astonished. I get really emotional at the support that I've been shown. It's just been awesome. That's all I can say. And I just thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch these videos, you know, commenting on them, and having a conversation with me about what's happening here. It's just really exciting for me, and I appreciate every word that you comment. I will reply and interact and be part of that conversation. You will hear back from me. So please leave me comments and hit the like button. That really helps boost my video with YouTube to get it seen more, and help me meet some of these goals I'm setting for myself. I'd really love to hit 100 subscribers before the new year. So that's a lofty goal since Christmas and New Year's, but I'm hoping people are sitting at home thinking, oh, what am I going to do over my Christmas break? Let me watch some crafters. And you're going to find, I'm going to list a few for you in my comments here. Some ladies that have been extremely helpful to me, that I recommend watching. And I mean, just off the top of my head, Gayle Agostinelli, she's probably one of the first people I started, that I found that did junk journaling. I didn't even know what it was, but gosh, I could watch Gayle for hours. Then I learned about Tania at Tatty Treasures. Tania has a Facebook group. I'm part of that. I've become part of the moderator team, and the ladies there, the other administrators and moderators, have been so amazing in my growth. And then just our group in general, supporting each other, has been just, I can't even tell you. I can't put into words what it means to me. I'm trying, but it's a struggle. So I just wanted to say thank you. And if you do take the time to watch my videos, just please know that really means something special to me, and it's making my dreams come true, and something that I've really wanted to see happen, and I was afraid to start, and I certainly didn't expect to be at 87 subscribers when I'm doing my 4th video. So I'm kind of still in a little bit of shock about that. So anyway, thank you. Please continue to support me by hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing. I do have a few groups that I share my videos in, and looks like I forgot this little edge here, maybe. Well, okay. Anyway, so thank you. I'll stop. Otherwise, I'll say thank you a million times. So, see, we've got a lot of dark here. I want to kind of pull some dark in some other places. So let me tear this white edge away. I don't keep those tiny little scraps like that. Let's see, do we want... I definitely want a large piece up. Oh, I did it again. Definitely think I want a large piece up here. I don't know if we'll make it all the way to the corner, but that's okay. Let's see. Just need one straight edge there. And so Gayle Agostinelli, Tania at Tatty Treasures. I have the most wonderful pen pal in the whole wide world. I met her through a pen pal group, Junk Journal Pen Pals, and we were matched up. Well, not matched up. We found each other. I messaged her. She had already had a profile on there. I thought we had similar interests, and boy, was I right, because her and I have the best time exchanging. We exchange boxes of stuff, you know, so I'm getting paper from her state and she's getting paper and whatever, you know, items from here to use in her collages. And that's pretty amazing because, you know, there are things that I would never have access to over in Oregon because she's, you know, in the Midwest. And so I'm really thankful to have that relationship, but her friendship is just invaluable, to be honest. We've talked about a lot of things and shared things and have so many wonderful interests. Anyway, she has a channel, and I adore watching her as well. She has some brilliant ideas, and it's colorful and fun. And anyway, I will link her below as well. Her name is Angela, and I'll link her channel below here. And let me see here. And then we've got, I'm going to link the other moderators and admins that are part of the Tatty Treasures group, Justine and Dee and Kelley. They've all got amazing channels and do amazing work. And, you know, some of them are in the UK, some of them are in Australia. So there's, I mean, you just get so many different perspectives, and it's truly amazing to grow with these folks. I learned so much, and you know, I try not to, you know, I think when I started crafting, I certainly watched YouTube videos with the idea of kind of copying. You call it casing, copying, and I can't remember exactly what case stands for off the top of my head right now. Of course, I said it out loud and can't think of it. But the idea is, you know, that you watch these videos, and that's one of the reasons that I decided not to make these, you know, use this piece of paper and it's exactly 4 1/4 by 6 2/8, and you know, I'm not doing that with this. These are process videos, so I'm showing you my process, encouraging you to develop your own skills. Now, of course, if I'm making a specific pocket or you know, something that you like, certainly, you know, if you want to copy the measurements, be my guest, and I'd love to see it. You know, because you're not going to have maybe the exact same paper and whatnot that I have, and we're gonna end up with 2 different products, even if we're making the same thing. A lot of the girls do these kind of collage papers like we're working on. It doesn't mean my collage paper is going to be even close to them. Not only do I find them extremely more talented than myself, but you know, they have different stuff. And boy, when I think about like watching someone from England or Australia, or even, like I said, my pen pal who's in the Midwest, kind of back east, or Midwest, you know, it makes me excited because I know, you know, gosh, what are they going to have today that I've never seen? Because that's kind of what happens. I'm trying to think where I want to. So I'm kind of looking at my composition here to see. I might throw this guy, because we've got this little piece here that I need to get covered, so I might throw him right there. And yeah, I'm just going to give you a bunch of links below. I also intend to have a 100 subscriber giveaway. I was going to put it in this video, but since I'm not looking at hiding this one in a video, you know, to try to only reward the people that are watching me. I appreciate you more than you know, but I do, at this point, I'm looking also for growth. I'm looking for the folks that watch, and I'm looking for the growth. So I am going to be doing a separate video that I'm hoping will air before Christmas, or maybe in the next day or so. And that video is going to talk a little bit about the giveaway and what that's going to look like. I encourage you all to subscribe and be alerted when that video posts, because it will be a lot of fun to participate in something like that and be like my first person to send. I mean, how fun would that be to be my very first subscriber to be sent an item. I mean, I could end up being as popular as Tania or Gayle. Just kidding, ladies. I could be a mega star junk journaler, and you would be like, "Yep, I'm the one that got the first giveaway." So I'm just saying, it could be special. So, no, I'm totally joking. I have one of those personalities that I just can't help myself. So I look at this. I can't even tear the right way if I tried. I get to talking and I forget about it. So, but my giveaway, I'm probably going to run the giveaway from, you know, just before Christmas to like New Year's Day. Maybe I'll pick it New Year's Day. And you know, the goal is to get to 100 subscribers. So hopefully that happens too, but we're close enough. I'm going to do the giveaway anyway. But I'd love to have people subscribe and be part of that. And I will definitely be having a video here soon that will talk about the details of that. So let's see, what do we need some more of? I think we need some more music page. Let me see. Yes, let's get a chunk of this in here. And gosh, it's hard to think that my next goal is going to be like multiple hundreds, you know, like it just makes me really happy. I have something special that I enjoy doing and I get to share with people. And now when, you know, my friends or family ask, what the heck is junk journaling? What, you use junk and you write on it? Like, no. I mean, yes, but no. Here, watch this video. It's kind of hard to explain. That's much easier than trying to explain it, but I'm definitely excited about content. I have been making notes. I tend to wake up out of my sleep with what I'm going to call my genius ideas, right? My genius plans. And I write them down. And so I've got a number of things that I haven't seen anywhere. Now, mind you, I'm a card maker. I have been watching card making videos for a very long time, probably a decade, I don't know, a long time. And, you know, it's starting to rain. I apologize if you can hear the rain. It's really, really heavy right now. But anyway, so, you know, I watch card making videos and, let's see, just trying to think for just a second here. I don't want this flat bottom, but I want that picture. I pretty much forgot where I was going with that. I have, you know, I'm getting older these days. You're gonna laugh. I'm 42, but I feel like I'm getting older these days. My memory doesn't want to hold on. Oh yes, I'm getting, so content. I've been watching card making videos for, oh no, my image. Card making videos for years and years. Okay, that one's a bummer. But I gotta get a little baby wipe. My fingers are getting all sticky. It's one of our little cleanup tips. These little baby wipes, they help quite a bit. So I'm writing these content down, middle of the night, genius ideas. I have a notebook next to my bed, which if none of you have a notebook, use your phone, but write your genius ideas down, keep them somewhere because you will forget them. You'll see someone else's and you'll lose yours. But I keep mine written down because they're things that I think of that I've never seen before. And when I tell you that I watch content, I watch some content. I think I subscribe to somewhere in the ballpark of 176 channels. Now I haven't had as much time lately because, I've been getting ready to start my own adventure, but, I've been watching these people for a long time do this, and a lot of the videos I was watching was card making, but I have quite a few. I've been watching junk journaling videos for well over a year before I decided, because I was just watching them thinking, oh, I'd like to do that someday. But here I am doing it, and I want to be able to bring you some original content. That's what I'm getting at here. And to do that, I have to have some of my own ideas. Now, a pocket is a pocket. Someone decided pockets need to be on junk journals, and it wasn't me. But I might have a pocket. Maybe no one's seen that particular design, or maybe. Anyway, I've got some ideas. I'm not saying that no one's ever done it, but I've never seen the ones that I have. So I'm really looking forward to sharing some of those with you as I go. They may just be simple adaptations and not necessarily rewriting the book, but together we will see some cool things unfold. That one's okay. I guess we need a little more glue there. I didn't realize I was going to put it down so far. So I'm very excited to be bringing you some of that. Let's see, I'm going to kind of shape this one weird. But that will start after I get this project off and running. Trying to make this piece fit a little better to what I need here. I think that will work. Sorry, my chair is squeaking on the table here. And this collage is pretty close to being done here. Now, I'm trying to think. I have some birds that I have cut out of a book I found for $1. I found this Birds of Oregon, and it has so many beautiful pictures of birds in here, like just colorful, amazing pictures. So I have pulled some of the ones in the blue that I liked and did a little fussy cut, and I may want to, I decided if I should put them on here now or after I cut them, because I wouldn't want, I think I'm going to wait. I don't want like a beak to get cut off or something silly. And so let me see, we are right at 40 minutes. So I think we are going to wrap it up there. We've got a great collage page, and you know, we carried this dark color throughout. We put some blue, and what I'm going to do, just so you know, I'm going to take and cut. I'm going to cut tags and journal cards. Journal cards are just little cards that are going to go into pockets that might have the ability to journal on the back, which that's why I chose this paper. You know, we might put some stenciling or something on it, but basically it allows the recipient to write journal entries there. I'm going to make some tags, and then I'll probably do some sewing around the edges of those. And that way we can have some more texture to our items. So the next time you see me, I will have some items that were produced from this paper, and probably I will collage one more of these so that I have plenty for the book. And we will work on the next thing we're going to do, probably one, maybe two videos of creating some embellishments. I want to make some little embellishments that we can put onto pockets and pages for the book. We'll do some clusters and some other things. And then the last video that I'll be doing will be kind of putting some of these things into the book. And you'll see how I choose to decorate this journal that we worked on. But I think that the collage page is going to work wonderful with this. And I'm really excited to see how this turns out for my first project. My first project, and it's documented in front of however many people end up watching my videos. So it's stressful and exciting and wonderful all at the same time. So again, I thank you all for staying till the end, and please be on the lookout for that giveaway video here soon. Thank you so much. You guys have a good night.